For the past few weeks, you have probably heard about the school-wide voter drive, and you might be wondering, what exactly does it take to vote in Pennsylvania? Well, for starters, you need to turn 18 by April 28th, and you need to get registered, which is what we're going to be helping you do on December 17th.
When most people in the United States think of elections, they think of a general election. But before you can vote in the general election, you have the opportunity to vote in a primary to decide which candidate will represent your party of choice in the next election. How your primary functions depends on your state, but there are two types of primaries, open and closed.
In the state of Pennsylvania, we have closed primaries, which means that you could choose one of two major parties, Democrat and Republican. While you could register as independent, this would make you ineligible to vote in the primaries. Major candidates currently running in the primaries. As of now, the leading Democrats are Joe Biden, Elizabeth Warren, and Bernie Sanders.
On the Republican side, the major candidates are current President Donald Trump and Joe Walsh. The rest of the candidates are also displayed on screen. There are also many quizzes that you can take that will identify you with a political party and a major candidate in a matter of minutes. We personally recommend I Side With to provide you with a detailed outlook on your political views and a candidate that best represents them.
Good morning, Hempfield. I'm Ava, and today's Wednesday, December 11th, Cycle Day 1. Here are today's announcements. Anyone interested in traveling to Greece and Italy during the summer of 2021, there will be an interest meeting in LG2 at 6 p.m. today. If you're unable to attend the meeting but would like more information, stop by room 215 and see Ms. Bell. The Tabletop Gaming Club will have its first ever meeting tonight in the library from 3 to 4. They'll be electing officers, doing a general introduction, and if time remains, they'll play a game. Any questions? Please ask Mr. Hooley or Sasha Brenizer. The wrestling team opens their home season tonight at 7 against Section 1 rival Solenko. See a member of the wrestling team for a free raffle ticket. To win, write your name and the wrestler's name on the ticket, drop the raffle ticket in the box before the start of the match. At the conclusion of the match, one winning ticket will be drawn to win $250. You must be present to win, and the raffle ticket is not an admission ticket to the match. Grace Kramer is a high school gymnast that faces many difficulties doing what she loves. Larissa Schaefer, a student reporter, explores these difficulties.
Strength, courage, and determination are three of many components it takes to be a gymnast. A senior at our very own Hempfield High School has revolved her whole life around the sport. Grace Kramer is a 17-year-old athlete that manages her time to keep up with her studies and gymnastics.
I come in here from 7 to 11, and then I go into school at 12, and then I stay there for the rest of the day.
Her schedule has been difficult every year. We have many meetings with the counselors who try to make things work out with her schedule.
I've gotten used to it over the years, just like time management, but it was hard at first, and especially when I was younger, I would go to school the whole day and then come to practice from 3:30 to 7:30, so it got hard to do that like with homework after practice, but now that I do half day, it's a lot easier.
The Junior Olympic program for gymnastics is broken up into 10 different levels, starting with level 1 as a beginner and moving up each level based on skill.
In level 9, which was 8th grade, I made it to nationals, and then this year, or like last season, I was able to accomplish my goal of going to JO Nationals. It's like the top meet you can make it to at our level, so it's like where girls from all over the country go to compete. Everyone thinks of gymnastics as being physically tough, but I think it's more you have to be mentally tough.
I think it takes a driven person to be in that sport, and she is, but sometimes I wish she would be a little bit more relaxed and enjoy things. Gymnastics, it's very individual. It's all just her on the beam or her on the bars, and it's her score. I think that's sometimes hard. She's missed out on some of the things about being a kid because of gymnastics.
A lot of gymnasts struggle with mental blocks, so getting through trying to make yourself go for a skill that's scary and nerves at a meet, I think it takes a lot of mental toughness.
I knew that this became her passion because she was willing to sacrifice parts of her social life, and she was willing to do anything to make it work out.
It's definitely been harder, since I'm not at school the whole day, it's definitely been harder to make friends at school, but I've learned how to balance it.
Dad and I are very proud of everything she's accomplished. We've just watched her grow up into an amazing young woman, and we're very proud.
Grace risks a normal high school life and free time to continue what she loves and to accomplish her goals. From Hempfield Happenings, I'm Larissa Schaefer.
To see the full Hempfield Happenings episode, tune in to Comcast 66 at 6 on your TV or go on YouTube and check out the Hempfield Happenings channel. It's that time of year again, Hempfield. Dance Theater is audition information is posted outside of room 144 near the Hackman Auditorium. For any additional information, see Frau Henrich. Join the Biology Club for their December meeting on Thursday, December 12th in room 237 from 3 to 4. During the meeting, they'll be performing a DNA fingerprinting lab. If you haven't already, please respond to the poll posted in the group updates to RSVP. Any questions, please stop by room 154 or room 237 and talk to Mr. DeVitti or Mrs. K.E. Miller. And now for the weather. It looks like today after school will be sunny, tonight it will be mostly clear, and tomorrow sunny with a high of 34. And in the menu we'll have cheeseburger and pepper jack tomato soup. That's it for today, Hempfield. From the Arthur A. Hackman studio, have a wee day.